welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the Eagles coming up next.
When you think about the classic venues to host the NFL's ultimate game, this one's right up near the top of the list. The Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. We are minutes away from Super Bowl 59, and we've got a tremendous matchup in store. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to never miss a video. Thank you all. Enjoy.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McCormick. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Not bad.
42 yards rushing for him now.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To never miss a video. Welcome to Super Bowl LIX in New Orleans. You got Raiders versus Philadelphia Eagles. Comment below who are you got, Raiders or Eagles? F the Eagles.
Brandon, he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McCormick. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Safety Reed Blankenship. He got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Target is to Dodson, and he's got him. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up
14-3 Raiders are winning.
By Uzama, and they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for first down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete, it's Dodson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are back within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
That's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Come on, dude.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
All right, here we go again.
And really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards,
Raiders football.
damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
All right, I think it's time for me to open up.
It's Laube. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's a diving catch right side. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
3rd and 23. Fuck. Why are you fucking running, stupid?
One play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Terrace Marshall, 29 yards. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing is Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense is going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Nope, you're sacked.
But he can't get it forever, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Hurts. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Down the sideline he goes. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown!
Touchdown Eagles.
Devontae Smith, 64 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So
what the fuck?
Here in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense. Quarter number 3. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi Trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Steps away to his left.
Ooh,
and a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy
fourth and fourth.
35-yard stripe. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A 77-yard punt return. And the Raiders will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Well, this is over.